Good evening. I'm Chris May. Philadelphia police have now identified the victims of last night's workplace shooting, in which the gunman opened fire on fellow employees at the Kraft Foods plant on Roosevelt Boulevard. Amid the chaos there were acts of bravery. We have Team 3 coverage tonight with Eyewitness News reporters Walt Hunter and Ben Simino. We will begin with Walt, who is live at police headquarters. Walt.
Well, Chris, a night of terror and bloodshed inside the Kraft plant, but by dawn's light, acts of heroism. A 911 dispatcher here who convinced the suspect to put down her gun before shooting anyone else, and a civilian who actually followed the suspect through the plant. Without their acts of bravery, the death toll could have been so much worse.
Police say 43-year-old Yvonne Hiller had grown angrier on the job over the past 2 years, fighting verbally and at times physically with fellow workers at the Kraft Foods plant, convinced those workers were out to get her.
She believed that they were spraying chemicals at her, that they were saying things about her behind her back, and things of that nature.
And police say the final argument came around 8:30 on Thursday night. Hiller suspended, escorted out, only to return with a semi-automatic opening fire.
And then without warning, she fired several times at close range with a .357 Magnum.
Killed in the violence, 47-year-old Tanya Wilson and 36-year-old LaTanya Brown. 39-year-old Brian Dalton was critically wounded. Police say the bloodshed might have been much worse, but police say as the suspect ran through the building, a fellow worker hailed as a hero followed, ducking a bullet, shouting warnings to employees, and ultimately showing police exactly where the suspect was hiding.
He did the most important thing by following the suspect at great peril to himself.
As police prepared to storm the room, fearing she might be holding hostages, she dialed 911, and a police dispatcher convinced her to drop her weapon just as police were going into the room.
She said, "Oh, I see them coming in." I said, "Put the gun down right now and put your hands on top of your head so they know you're not taking any aggressive action towards them." She said, I'm putting the gun down and I'm putting my hands on top of my head."
Now, sources say that the suspect, who's being held without bail, calmly confessed, basically saying she did what she wanted to do and showed no remorse whatsoever. The Kraft company has issued a statement saying they're saddened by the violence and they offer their condolences to the victims' families. And finally, the suspect, police say, was able to purchase a gun last April and a permit to carry it in July, despite the conditions in her working place and the escalating problems under state law. It was all perfectly legal. Live at police headquarters, I'm Walt Hunter, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, just a terrifying night there, Walt. Thank you very much.